As far as marketing goes, TikTok is a force to be reckoned with. TikTok has created musical artists, products, false ideas, and made them from nothing to something. To say that TikTok is not the greatest marketing strategy you could have in this day and age that would just be a lie. When especially like local TikTok gets a hold of, a new supplement or, just a new product in general, I don't think it's irrational of me to be skeptical of the origins of these TikToks. And I know that there are laws that say you have to say that it's a promotion or an ad, but I do think that there are ways around this. And I do think that companies get away with asking, people with a following on TikTok to say good things about their product without making it so the person on TikTok has to actually disclose that it's an ad. I do think that there are loopholes, especially on TikTok. I'm very skeptical of information that comes from TikTok, especially because TikTok is Gen Z Tumblr, as we have discussed. I'm skeptical of the professionals on TikTok. So when my little sister, who is not so little anymore, she's turning 18 in a few months, comes up to me and starts talking to me about chlorophyll and how it's this magic pill or magic liquid or whatever the fuck, I'm like, alright, that's bullshit. I'm going to try it. TikTokers, for a while, were obsessing over chlorophyll, which is that shit in plants that makes it green, and it helps it soak up the sun and whatever the fuck. I failed that test in high school. Don't talk to me. So I decided to try chlorophyll for 30 days to see if TikTok is on its bullshit or not. Let's discuss the claims these TikTokers have made about chlorophyll. TikTok is mostly obsessed with liquid chlorophyll. However, from further research, I concluded that, taking a chlorophyll capsule is just the same as taking liquid chlorophyll, so it wouldn't, mess with any of my experimentation if I just took the capsules. They were cheaper. Leave me alone. Chlorophyll. Minty fresh. And the chlorophyll supplements are actually chlorophyllin because, chlorophyll may not, survive the digestive process long enough to, make it into your system. So they have to mix it with copper. Chlorophyllin has mostly the same properties as chlorophyll. We've literally all been taking chlorophyllin this entire time anyways, so all of the claims are mostly for chlorophyllin and not chlorophyll. But some of the benefits are stimulating the immune system, eliminating fungus in the body, detoxifying your blood, cleaning your intestines, getting rid of bad odors, energizing the body, and preventing cancer. TikTok is mostly obsessed with the weight loss, the clearing fungus, which is just like your skin getting better, and body odor. I can only really measure like my weight and take 2 pictures of my before and after of my acne. Trusty research computer activated. Chlorophyllin has shown possible effects to reduce inflammation and bacterial growth in skin wounds. A 2008 review of wound care research involved several studies on ointments containing papain urea chlorophyllin. That was definitely pronounced wrong. While individual studies found this ointment to be more effective than other treatments, the reviewers note that larger, better controlled studies are required to confirm these findings. A 2015 pilot study of 10 people with acne and large pores saw skin improvement when topical chlorophyllin gel was used for 3 weeks. Another 2015 pilot study involving 10 people found that using topical chlorophyllin over 8 weeks improved sun-damaged skin. Here's the thing though, right? That's 10 people. That's not a big enough study. And also, like they said, like there were results in the study, but they used too small of a sample size. There were results in those people, So maybe it's not bullshit? I need a bigger sample size for me to say that that's a good study. So I cannot measure my blood detoxification, and nor can I measure cancer. So I will be skipping these points. Weight loss. One of the most popular claims associated with liquid chlorophyll is weight loss support. However, research into this topic is very limited. A 2014 study involving 38 female participants found that those who took a green plant membrane supplement, which included chlorophyll once daily, had greater weight loss than a group that didn't take the supplement. The researchers also suggested that the supplement reduced harmful cholesterol levels. The mechanism behind these findings and whether it involves chlorophyll is currently unknown. So, the weight loss claims are not backed. Definitely not backed as well as, you know, the acne findings or the skin findings. And the skin findings were already kind of not on par with what I would consider good. It already seems like bullshit. There just isn't enough studies on chlorophyll and weight loss at this point, so I wasn't really expecting to go into it and lose weight. Basically, it seems like a lot of this is not well researched enough for me to say that the science backs it. So I decided to try it just to see what happens, you know? Once again, I can only really measure like my weight and my skin. I can't measure my likeliness to get cancer. I do not have that tool at my disposal. It's weight and skin, I guess. And those are the most popular claims on TikTok anyways. I know what you're thinking. Nick, you have an eating disorder. You shouldn't be weighing yourself, dummy. Listen, I actually think that this experiment forced me to eat properly because I knew that if I was starving myself, it would skew the results. I feel like it's very on brand for me to recover from a relapse by doing an experiment. I did weigh myself. You shouldn't do that if you have an eating disorder. Honestly, don't do it in general. There's no reason for it. People might fight me on that. Have you considered I don't care? And that I'm right. So I started eating normally, if not overeating, because my brain was like, oh my god, we're still in survival mode. We need to eat a lot just in case you start starving yourself again. Because, you know, brains, right? Am I right, folks? Brains. As much as I could weigh myself, because I could only do it at my mom's house, I don't own a scale for obvious reasons. I would do it once a week-ish. While taking chlorophyll, there was 1 week, I think it was the second week of taking chlorophyll, where I had lost 5 pounds. And I have stayed there the rest of the 3 weeks. I started at 145 pounds, and now I'm at 140 pounds, and I've stayed at 140 pounds. So I don't know if that was the chlorophyll or something. My body just did something, just freaked out a little bit. I don't know. So that was weird. I don't know if I can attribute that to the chlorophyll or not, especially considering it was only the 5 pounds in 1 week, and then I stayed the same for the rest of the month. I guess. I don't know whether I can attribute that to chlorophyll or not. Much like all of the studies already done on it, the results are inconclusive. But I will say the skin results are interesting. I didn't measure chest and back acne, but I will say it didn't change much. The skin on my face, there were results. The amount of new acne popping up on my face lessened quite a lot, and that feels like it can only be due to the chlorophyll, because that's the only like outstanding factor in my life that changed. Like if, you know, the acne scars or whatever were going away, that could have just, you know, be me being more attentive with skincare or whatever. Maybe new acne not popping up could have been the chlorophyll. But yeah, there were results. To be fair, I started at a pretty bad place, so it wasn't hard for my skin to get better, but it cleared up quite a lot. So maybe I can attribute my skin clearing up to the chlorophyll. So maybe that's not bullshit, and the 10-person studies were actually onto something. I would like to see a bigger study still, but I saw results. So maybe that's not complete bullshit. So I feel like the moral of the story here is that TikTok likes to overhype and over-exaggerate shit, even when there aren't any, like, conclusive, up-to-date studies on them. They just go ape shit. My skin cleared up. That's all I can say. I don't know if that was the chlorophyll or not, but it did seem like, an outstanding factor. Don't listen to everything TikTok says. Don't listen to TikTok experts all the time. Please. You're no better than your, boomer grandparents that listen to everything on Facebook. You can't make fun of them for listening to everything they see on Facebook and do the exact fucking same on TikTok.